Part 4, I guess. Part 4, I guess. So let's go.
When the coast is clear, drop in the helper robot, Direct Eye, to hack into terminals and more. When piloting these machines, the player has two screens at their disposal. The TV screen and the gamepad screen.
And the first person,
While the TV screen displays the craft the player is currently controlling, the gamepad screen will display a cockpit view. Like a real pilot, the player will have to track not only what's in front of them, but all around them as well. Tilting the gamepad even allows you to aim and shoot in a different direction than you're flying.
Wow.
Master the controls to destroy your enemies gracefully and go for a high score. You know Falco would. Previously, we announced that the launch date for this title was delayed, but now we have a new launch date ready to announce.
When?
Star Fox Zero will be released on April 22nd, 2016.
That's like a couple
Now,
days.
let's jump right back into the Nintendo 3DS and the latest installment of the Mario and Luigi series. Or the Paper Mario series.
Yeah.
I guess.
I
Mario
already
and Luigi
did
team up
this.
with a new friend,
Watch Game
Paper
Explain.
Mario, to explore the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
As you might expect, Paper Mario can do some pretty cool paper tricks thanks to his svelte paper body. He can sneak through narrow cracks, turn into a paper airplane to haul around his corporeal counterparts, copy himself to attack enemies, and so on. There's plenty of 3-bro co-op action, too, from trio actions to trio attacks. Did I mention epic papercraft event battles? Well, now I did. In Mario & Luigi RPGs, battles typically consist of a lot of jumping and hammer whacking. This time, though, a new element called Battle Card has also been added. Battle cards have various effects. They can power up attacks, damage enemies, increase your coin haul, or even lower your foe's experience level. Using Amiibo, you can create a corresponding character card in the game. Character cards have more powerful effects than the battle cards. Here are the 6 Amiibo that are compatible with the game. You may notice that some of the card designs are based on past Mario games, like Super Mario Bros. And Mario Kart. If you're like me, you'll have to have them all. Mario & Luigi Paper Jam will be released on January 22nd, 2016.
That's soon.
Up next, a new game for Nintendo 3DS, Final Fantasy Explorers from Square Enix. Prepare to explore an island filled with mystical crystals in the first Final Fantasy action RPG on Nintendo 3DS. With the job system, characters can learn over 20 adventuring professions, each with their own set of special skills. Plus, they can learn and switch between every job class, transfer certain skills between classes, and rename spells and abilities. In fact, there are tons of customization options. You can even mix and match pieces of armor and classic Final Fantasy character outfits. Yep, you can dress like beloved Final Fantasy characters, and by using the trance ability, you can even fight as them too. I'm talking heroes like Cecil, Terra, Lightning, and more. The trance command also restores life and mana, while unlocking powerful attacks. Final Fantasy Explorers can be played and beaten solo, but it's quite the challenge, so you may want to adventure with friends. Up to 4 players can connect via local or Wi-Fi multiplayer to team up MMO style, assigning allies the combat roles of tank, healer, support, and damage. If you don't have enough people to fill your party, you can use trained monsters to fill up the party slots. When Final Fantasy Explorers releases in the Americas in January, it will include all of the DLC that was released in Japan, for free. This DLC includes special outfits and weapons, and challenging content featuring notorious Final Fantasy series bosses. With over 100 quests and hours of gameplay, adventurers will be busy when Final Fantasy Explorers is released on January 26th.
I gotta get it.
A collector's edition will also be available. It includes the game, an art book, 20-track CD sampler, Nintendo 3DS hard case, and exclusive quests that unlock legendary Final Fantasy weapons.
2016, brother.
Another RPG is on its way to Nintendo 3DS, and it isn't just another RPG. I'm talking about Fire Emblem Fates for Nintendo 3DS. It combines the tactical gameplay, memorable characters, and complex storylines the series is known for, while also innovating in each of these areas. Fans have been dying to know their options for getting their hands on the game. So, here's how. You can start by purchasing either of the two main games, Fire Emblem Fates Birthright or Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, either at retail locations or via download on the Nintendo eShop. They're each a complete story and a complete game, but playing both will show you two different sides of one brutal conflict. If you buy one game, you can get the other as a download for a reduced cost. And while it won't be available on launch day, there will also be a third story path available as an in-game download for Birthright or Conquest owners called Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. It will reveal some juicy secrets about the story that will affect the way you think about the other paths. It's as revealing as the name implies, so you'll probably want to save that one for last. A lot of my Treehouse friends are pretty hooked on these games already, so this next package is for folks like them who just have to have it all. Introducing Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition. It includes all three games, Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation, plus an art book and a Nintendo 3DS XL pouch. Fire Emblem Fates will be released on February 19th, 2016. I'm also happy to reveal that even more Fire Emblem Fates DLC will be available down the road. One new map will be released for free, and after that, 6 new maps will be available. You can purchase them individually, or starting today at select retailers, you can purchase all of them together for a reduced price as Map Pack 1. The question is, which path will you take? Birthright, Conquest, or all three? The choice is yours, and it affects the gameplay. Let us know which path you choose in the comments section. Next up is Mega Man Legacy Collection from Capcom, a celebration of the 8-bit roots of Capcom's iconic Blue Bomber. Power up with dozens of cool weapons in the series and take on the evil genius Dr. Wily and his army of robots gone haywire in this collection of the first 6 action platformers that started it all.
Yeah, we got 7
The new museum mode contains a comprehensive collection of production art and original concept sketches, plus more than 100 Nintendo 3DS exclusive items, a mega treat for any fan of Mega Man in video game history.
I love
There's
Mega
also
Man.
a fresh new twist on the classic games with the new challenge mode. This mode features more than 50 stages of remix gameplay areas from all 6 games, and plenty of scaling difficulty objectives for both experienced and new players.
Excited.
Speaking of challenge mode, we saved some special news for last. The game comes with 11 Nintendo 3DS exclusive challenges that can be unlocked using the Mega Man amiibo.
I'm not unboxing.
But that's not the only amiibo that can unlock these new challenges. You can also use this brand new gold-colored Mega Man amiibo, which will be available exclusively in the Mega Man Legacy Collection Collector's Edition. The Mega Man Legacy Collection will be available for Nintendo 3DS digitally via the Nintendo eShop, and both the standard and collector's edition versions will be available at retail on February 23rd, 2016.
Good! I'm getting it!
Now let's take a look at a Pokemon game coming to the Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. I'm not sure what you're expecting, but I doubt it's this. Anyone remember these? That's right. Pokemon Red version, Pokemon Blue version, and Pokemon Yellow version will all be released as digital download titles on Nintendo 3DS. Whether you're reliving fond memories from nearly 20 years ago or making new ones, we've done what we can to preserve the games exactly as they were, except that pesky Game Boy Game Link cable. That's not going to work on your Nintendo 3DS. So, a new feature has been added to this version, so you can trade and battle Pokemon like it's 1999. You can use the Nintendo 3DS system's wireless communication feature to battle and trade Pokemon with your friends.
Yeah, you can't.
Pokemon Red version, Pokemon Blue version, and Pokemon Yellow version will be released on the same day as the original Game Boy Pokemon launch, on February 27th. Let's return to one of my favorite places, the land of Hyrule. Hyrule Warriors Warriors was unleashed on Wii U last year, offering players an exciting new adventure featuring Zelda characters. Now that game is coming to a Nintendo 3DS near you as Hyrule Warriors Legends, and it's bringing some new content with it. This time, Tetra, Toon Link, and the King of Hyrule from The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker will join the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask on the battlefield. There's an original character too, named Linkle. She looks quite familiar. Linkle is a girl who lives in a small village filled with cuckoos. She's a dual-wielding crossbow hunter who can take down enemies coming at her from all directions. Her jumpy, energetic nature brings something special to the battlefield. She'll kick an enemy when they're down without losing her grip on her crossbow.
Yeah, I gotta get this.
Link's famous signature move is called a spin attack. Maybe we should call Linkle's a spin kick. Hyrule Warriors Legends will be released on March 25th, 2016. For a limited time, an original Nintendo 3DS home menu theme will also be included.
That's a couple of days after
Our
my
RPG
sister's
lineup
birthday.
continues to strengthen on Nintendo 3DS, including games we haven't touched on today like Bravely Second Endlayer, coming in spring 2016. There's another series we'd like to discuss today, though, that Nintendo has been proud to support throughout the years. I'm happy to finally announce that Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, is also coming to Nintendo 3DS in 2016. In this huge RPG, explore the past to uncover the secrets of a much-changed world by collecting stone shards.
Gotta end the video here. Stay tuned for the next part. Here we go.